guys. I feel like this.
Welcome back. It is 2023 and we're here. Get comfortable, girl. You want to start over?
No.
But so we took a little break because we had to enjoy our privacy with our families and
Basically, it was the holidays, bitches.
yeah, definitely.
Y'all understand y'all favorite shows stopped, and we're one of them.
Hey y'all, cause y'all back. So how was your week, girl?
My week was actually great. Just came back from Panama.
Mm-hmm. How was that?
It was good. I had a good time. Very relaxing. Great way to pop off the new year.
Yes.
A lot of Capricorns. It was like 3 people on this trip with a Capricorn birthday, and I just want to say that I love you guys. I'm definitely ready for the next zodiac sign to come up.
They can be a bit much, but I love Capricorns. I actually have a lot of Capricorns in my life, so
Now you love Capricorns.
I mean, I didn't hate them. One of my favorite cousins
I
is
didn't
a
know you loved them. I thought they were just
Honey is a Capricorn.
Okay.
She's the first.
But yeah, what I will say about Panama, if y'all are looking to go, is that I find that it is it's a place you go when you know somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like the excursions wise, like you see when you go to Jamaica, is Jamaica. When you go to Jamaica, I fucking love Jamaica, my nigga. Look, when you go to Jamaica, you got Dunn's Rivers Falls, you got the little floaty thing where niggas is rubbing clay on your butt. You could not have the clay on your butt if you don't want. It's like a little gondola kind of ride, you feel me? But the Caribbean version. They got ATVs, they got all kinds of shit.
You said Dunn's River already, didn't you?
I didn't say Dunn's again.
Oh no, I'm saying you said it already.
Yeah, I said Dunn's.
You got a lot of stuff to do in Jamaica. You got parties.
It's come on, always
unlimited parties.
Always a party. I'm just saying. So like, I would say that Panama is good. It was a good time. I had a great time. Like the people were good. The food was good. The liquor, I had enough of that. More than enough of that. I was.
Your liver okay? Is it doing okay?
My liver is okay. I didn't kill it.
Okay.
But they did have this holiday called, I don't know what it was called. I think it was like, I forgot what it was called, but basically like that day they shut down like all the liquor stores and like even some of the convenience stores that sold liquor. They kind of like weren't. They had like X's, like like caution tape around it, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what is this about? And then so basically the holiday is I guess a remembrance of people that died on the Panama Canal. And it truly made me realize how much, as Americans, we drink for any fucking thing. Like, like any and every holiday, we're drinking. Like, Native Americans literally were slaughtered on Thanksgiving. We be drunk.
Yo,
like that is crazy. Like
it's true. It's like, actually such a
Juneteenth. We were emancipated. Like, here we are drinking again. Like
Christmas.
We were sold on New Year's. Like that was the day to sell us. Like who was the best of the stock, and we are drinking. Like it's just crazy how we really like just don't value certain shit in America. But I'm American, so I embrace it. So, but other than that, I would just say that's a little, just a little.
I was actually talking to someone about like being American or whatever, and I was like,
I like it.
I like being in America, but if I could be born in Jamaica, I would have loved that too.
Because that's why they be trying to come here, right?
They be trying to come here for a better life.
I'm
just saying, like,
you would have been trying to come here.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't try to come here. What I'm saying is to actually just be Jamaican born. It's just something that I always wanted to be, like Jamaican born.
Because you were faking, girl, so embrace it.
I'm a Jamaican. God damn. She said a Jafakin. Wow, that I've heard that.
I haven't used that or heard that word in
mad
a million years.
But I am a Jamaican. But it's just like,
It's
just
a vibe, so I can't.
yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and say like it's not a vibe. It is a
Yeah.
vibe. Jamaica's a vibe. I already popped it off with saying Jamaica's a vibe, but yeah, that was really it. Then I had to go back to work, get back to the real world, and that was it. Other than that,
Mm-hmm.
nothing too crazy. How was your week?
It was a little bit of up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Always when the week is over, it's great.
Okay.
I mean, life in, but I'm happy. Listen.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah,
girl.
I mean the new year kicked off with a bang, but I'm not even I actually had a great new year. Like I'm just optimistic about what this year is going to bring for me, what it's going to bring for us as a whole, like on the pod. And just like, growth, because this is supposed to be the year for everybody. A lot of people I've been seeing, I was just thinking about this. A lot of people and a lot of my friends are single. A lot of women, I know a lot of women have left relationships. I've noticed that. And I'm even like watching vlogs. I was watching this girl named Dominique A. She was talking about it. And she was like, 2022, a lot of people like, ended like certain relationships, if not necessarily like intimate relationships, friendships, like, relationships.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I just felt
It's like the year of the purge or something.
I don't know what it is. It just seems like a lot of like things came to a head in 2022. Like it just seemed like a lot of things came to like ultimate, like, listen, this is enough. Like, and it's not like I'm not only talking about romantic relationships. I'm talking
No,
about
I know you mean just relationships
in general. Like a lot of people are having like awakenings where it's like, yo, I'm not dealing with this shit no more. Like, you too toxic, I don't want to talk to you. You too this, I don't want to be around you. I mean, and if you guys agree, you guys can, write a comment or, let us know if you think that I'm,
if you purged last year.
If you purged last year or not. But I've been definitely seeing a lot of change in like how people are interacting, and I don't know if it's because now we're 30 or whatever, but it just seems like
it could be that. It really could be that. Just things are not the same with each year, and it's not supposed to be. Change is always welcome. So, I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily agree of it being like a purge type of year. For me personally, a year of growth, yes.
Maybe that might be what it is.
Maybe.
Yeah, because I mean, when you grow, you actually start purging shit out your life. So
okay, yeah. I mean, that could
definitely be it, but who knows? Shit.
But yeah, let's I want to pop this off.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word?
I wanted to talk about like, and I'm not trying to make this dark or anything like that or whatever, but like PNB Rock, his baby mother was like she made a video talking about how like shit's been really tough for her and like it's really been hard since he's been gone. Like, he was young, so like they didn't think about like a will or like life insurance and things like that. And I found it to be like really sad that she doesn't have like any help or whatever the case may be. But this just also like, and I'm not trying to put her down or anything like that, but prompts you to always be prepared for like you never knowing like what's gonna happen. I'm not saying you can't depend on somebody, but like it shouldn't be like if they're gone you have nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't be trying to like figure everything out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just don't think that I think we just need to be more cognitive of like, that type of thing, especially the older you get. And like she has like a kid and like none of these things were like set up like, for her to be like successful without him. And like I think for me, I've had situations like that, whatever, and I find it to be like very scary to like solely depend on somebody to the point of like if they were gonna have nothing, like so I just think, and I don't want to. I wanted to ask this question, but I think it's not smart. I watch a lot of IDTV, and life insurance is important, and I think that people should be getting it, like for real. They should be thinking about this
Yes,
shit.
I definitely think it is very important to have life insurance, and not only for yourself, for your families. For like, I was actually heard the other day that people could take life insurance out on you, and you have no idea.
Yeah, like your jobs could do that. Your job could do that on you. Like, that's crazy to me. You don't fucking know me, bitch. Like,
a lot of hospital jobs will provide you with they will give it to you. Like, here's life insurance. Like, you have no choice. It's included in your benefits. And then you can take out additional life insurance on your
So what if you stop working at that job? You stop working at the hospital, would it
stops. It stops because
can you cash out on it?
No. Why would you be able to cash out on something that they're paying for?
So you're all right. So I'm just trying to get figure out what you're talking about. So they take out life insurance on you as an employee.
They give you life insurance, meaning like it's something you're paying for in your benefits. Well, sorry, I said that they pay for it. I'm tripping. It's something that
because they ain't paying for that.
Yeah. They paying for insurance, but then you also have an option to buy more. So like, say they'll give you like, let's say $25,000 or something. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Is it like a term life insurance? Because some life insurance is like,
it's just for the term that
you can take out money off of your life insurance. Like,
yeah, some of them, yeah.
You know, like how you can take out of your 401k plan or your retirement fund. You can take out money on your life insurance. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you have a life insurance policy, does that automatically stop, or you don't know?
I can't really say I know, but I think it stops. I'm gonna check with my benefits department and get back to you on that.
Yeah, girl, because you worked at a different hospital.
I worked at
You could have had one over there. Shit,
I did.
Cash me out, bitch.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much about like life insurance, but yeah. I mean, I think it's important that the 403Bs, all of those things are important. Health insurance is important. You will be fined from the government now if you don't have health insurance. So
fine.
Like they stop you from getting, not fine, but they stop you from being able to get like your income tax and stuff like that. They won't give you the money until you get it.
I find that to be the shittiest thing ever. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? You know, like, and since we're approaching tax season, you guys, I just want to say I found it to be extremely disrespectful how nasty they take out my taxes every fucking check and on time. You know what I'm saying?
They don't play. And they will send you to jail.
That if I don't file by a certain day, you could take that money and just do whatever with it. That's fucking nuts to me.
You know what's even more nuts?
That's my money, bitch.
You know what's crazy? How much tax they actually take and then give you back so little.
Yo, no funny shit.
It's insulting.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never got back. Like, if somebody was looking to get me for my taxes, look somewhere else, because I don't know if it's the person I'm using or what, but my taxes be garbage. Like, maybe because I don't have a kid. I don't know. I've never had good. Ooh, I could really do some shit with these taxes. I can't do nothing with. This
is why people get like businesses and get that shit written off. See, this is why Donald Trump is like prevailing.
He just got fined $1.6 million, so we don't even want to use him.
Well, that's pennies on a dollar of how much money he's fucking.
We don't know. He's really a broke boy. And I'm gonna be honest. Like, he just floating around, living off his name. Like, Donald, and this is why I be getting me.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of like, what was that show where it was like the Billionaire Boys Club or something like that. I think that's what the name of the actual Bad Boys Club or something like that, where they were taking people's money, and saying these people have so much money. And Bernie Madoff, like all these people.
He was definitely in like a Ponzi scheme.
He was definitely. These people are just spending your money. They're not actually making any money.
Let me tell you something about America. All you got to do is look like you got it and know the right people. That is it. That's what they should be teaching motherfuckers in school, for real. Because like, that is a life skill. Like,
that is how celebrities have become so rich, because they look like they got money and then they eventually attract the money.
Don't be having it though. That shit to be crazy. But speaking of, I want to talk about Tory and Meg. This is how I feel. Yes. Is she a shitty person? It seems so, because I don't really know her. It seems so.
Doesn't seem like she's a very good friend.
Does she seem like she's a good friend? It doesn't seem like that in any way, shape, or form. It's never seemed like she was a good friend. But that doesn't negate that a man shot a woman. And I just think it was fucked up. Like, and I'm glad that she got justice. And people were like, "Oh, but she snitched on him. She's a civilian. Does she ever talk about?"
I was wondering why
down in niggas' cribs.
It's crazy because Was I skeptical about the whole thing? Like, not necessarily that she got shot for sure.
Yeah, no.
Did I know who shot her? No, I was not there.
Okay, so you were. I'm not saying you choke on anything tonight, but I'm just saying, were you one of those people?
Was that said he didn't shoot her?
Mm-hmm.
No, I was one of those people. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened. We spoke about it in the podcast, and I said,
no.
We spoke about it, and I said
I didn't know.
I don't know. I don't know, and I'm gonna
shut my mouth shut because
until I know. And I never went on this. Oh, this, that, and the third. Like, like. But to say that she didn't get shot, I didn't believe that she didn't get shot. I just didn't know who shot her. So in to protect myself and protect me minding my fucking business, I did not say
you didn't. I didn't hear you say anything.
Nope. Because it wasn't. I just that just goes to show, like, I just really wish you would have opened your fucking mouth that day that you got shot and did not protect him. Like, don't protect nobody that do some shit to you. Like, why would
I don't think that.
That's what she said.
I don't think that helped or didn't help.
Niggas
would have been mad. Period.
Period. That's
niggas
true.
Niggas was in because I
just wish you would have
loved quarantine radio. Quarantine. He was wilding. You feel me? I loved quarantine radio. I truly did. And so, like, and I'm pretty sure.
I wish she never I just wish she didn't try to protect him.
She didn't protect him, though.
She said,
yeah, now this nigga acting like
No. Remember when when police got there, she said she didn't tell them that he shot her because she didn't want him to get hurt by the police or whatever. She was trying to protect him. And I wish she just didn't. Like, he deserved, if he shot her, he deserved to be in jail.
Kylie got up out of there ASAP.
He shot her, he deserved to go to jail. He shot her, he deserved to go to jail. Don't protect nobody that's hurting you.
Yeah, and he has little man syndrome. Like, let's not forget what he did to Dream Doll.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that? Girl, I gotta play the song after that.
Oh, he did that diss song towards her?
Yeah, she violated so bad. This nigga Tory was like, I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was some fire.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
Definitely.
But I will say that I am convicted.
I remember that now.
This is not like R. Kelly or anything like that. But like, Tory was really like in the rise of like feeling like one of my favorite rappers. And like, it's so disheartening to know that he did some whack ass shit like that or whatever. But I'm still debating on, should I listen to this music? I'm still debating. How you feel about things like that? Do you separate the artist from the music?
Or I'm definitely not a separate the artist from the music type of bitch. You do some fuck shit, I'm gonna try my best not to listen to your shit.
Okay. Do you listen to R. Kelly?
If it
I'm just asking.
If it comes on at a party or somewhere else, I cannot tell him to turn it off. But if it comes on in my house, or if I hear it playing and it comes on my phone, I will turn it off.
Me too. Because I was listening to one of my playlists and Be Careful came on. I ain't gonna hold you. That's my shit. If y'all don't know what it is, you better be careful. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was it. If y'all didn't know what it was, I'm not trying to sing the full song. But yeah, I stopped listening to R. Kelly because he was touching kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was little too much.
There's a couple people I stopped listening to. There's one person specifically that we don't talk to. No, I said there's a couple.
We don't listen to.
You know who I don't listen to? Kanye, man.
Oh, hell no. I don't listen to that nigga.
And I'm not going to lie. There's some shit that be coming on. I be like, oh!
La. Came on my shit the other day. Whoa. Yeah, that shit came on.
He got some
I
shit.
Let it rock. I'm going to be honest. I let it rock.
This certain song.
I took it off the playlist, but I let it rock.
Listen, honestly, it's very disheartening that when I hear certain songs and I have to turn it off. But you know what? I have to stand strong because what you do behind closed doors, what you do in front of people, you should be doing behind closed doors.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be a person who's intentional, especially when it comes to like people that disrespect Black people. I am so serious about that, and I try to stand on it very hard because if I don't stand on it, I can't expect y'all to stand on it or anybody else to stand on it. So I try to be intentional with that kind of stuff.
I do agree with that, but I will say I am the same way with R. Kelly. If someone's playing it, it's usually at an older Black event, not gonna lie. Usually when somebody's playing it, I'll do a little mumble into my breath.
You do a little head bob. But you know what? I feel like that is a consensus because there is nobody I have heard and said.
I know people that be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm playing that shit. Like older people though. Older people.
Listen, I heard somebody say. He said it was so. I can't remember who said it, but they were like, "Yo, you really not gonna turn on the Pied Piper?" I was fucking
Yo, I'm gonna be honest.
Yo,
like he do have heat. And I was talking about this too. I'm just like, he was really a bold man. Like, you almost got convicted of peeing on somebody. Like, you would have thought you would have stopped with the tapes, this shit. But like, this is why, like whatever he had going on was a sickness running deep throughout his fucking body. Because like he was
and I think the bitches need to go to jail too. The parents, I believe.
The parents, hell yeah.
I believe the parents.
I can't believe they do so with Aaliyah.
I still
please
listen. Like, there's one specific person that my friends know I get disturbed when I see that bitch because I just don't understand.
Yeah, I get disturbed too.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Damn.
All right, since we're talking about jail and guns and shit like that, do you feel like Gunna's a snitch?
I actually didn't get too deep into that. I think everybody thought selfishly about themselves in this situation, and they just got scared. Mm-hmm. These are people who don't really have. They do all this shit, but what kind of run-ins are they really having with the law? Like, like. Has he gone to jail for? I don't know. Has he had a lot of like run-ins with the police? I don't know, but I feel like people like the two guys that decided not
to. You were in a car with somebody with guns. You knew they had guns. You knew that they did criminal activity. And you didn't say, "Yo, my nigga, let me out." You stayed in the car.
No, that's very true.
And
this is what I'm saying. Like people be doing shit.
I have friends that's not into certain shit, and they will kind of let you know, "Oh no, I wouldn't do that," or "I'm not gonna do that." Definitely this one over here.
Listen. My friends know you do a crime. Please,
they don't mind. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
But these be the same people. This is, and let's bring it full circle. These be the same people that want you to want to benefit off of criminal activity, but don't want to be a part of it. So this is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Like you have to be strong in your stance on like what it is that you are not allowing, what you are allowing, like, you know what I'm saying? Because if I personally was so afraid of jail, like, and I'm not saying like I'm ready to go tomorrow or something, like I'm some master criminal, but if I'm uncomfortable with something, I will kindly let you know. Like,
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing that. Like, you feel me? Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
I used to be at the self-checkout, swiping shit that I didn't really swipe, and I'm at the point in my life now that is no longer me. I'm paying for my shit. And if you want me to be a part of this scanning shit that's really not being scanned, I am not part of it. That's no longer me. Okay.
Did somebody try to get you to steal something for them? You were so mad about it.
I'm not gonna get into details on a situation that I I am thinking about. It's not that situation.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, somebody wanted me to do something that maybe I have done before, something like that or whatever. And I was like, no, thank you.
You do it yourself. Like,
I'm not doing that anymore. Like, that's just not what I am. So like, you can't expect me to like, and I'm not saying like, oh, I'm running around snitching on niggas, but like, you can't expect me to like do a bit for you.
Yeah, honestly.
Honestly,
this is why
this is not what I want to do, and you did it. You put me in a line of fire anyway. But this nigga's rapping about all this crazy shit that he done. He
did,
or he maybe it's a rapper image. But I feel like he knew exactly what it was. He claimed YSL, all this other shit, and whether it was for clout or not, you jumped on the wrong train, bro. Like you should have kept. I feel like he should have kept his mouth closed. That's how I feel.
I feel like. I don't know if Thug would have snitched on them, but
he hasn't. It's clear as day.
And this is the thing that's kind of crazy to me is that he has like an unwavering loyalty to people who did not have that kind of loyalty for him, and he put a lot of these niggas on, gave him a lot of money, gave him a lot of clout. And
I just want to say, we in a day and an age of a lot of fake thugs.
Yo,
a lot of fake ass thugs, and nobody's asking you to be a hard ass nigga. Nobody's asking you to gang bang. Nobody's asking you to scam, sell drugs. Like nobody's asking you to do these things. You're doing it on your own free will.
Hello.
And then you get in like you bitching up when shit is really getting real. Like, no, you need to assess what the situation can do to me. Okay, I know if I do this, I may go to jail. Am I prepared to go to jail? Am I doing this for a month? Am I doing this for a couple of years? Like people have no type of plan with certain shit and then be so upset. And now he's ruining other people's lives that thought that he was on the same type of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the shitty part about it. Like I've had friends who be like, yo, I don't fight. I will hold your shit. That is fine. I wouldn't even look to you if me and a bitch started getting crazy. I would. And now if we fought and my phone is gone, now it's a problem, bitch, because you only had one job.
You only had one job.
So that's what I'm saying.
The thing is that this is how I feel. Like, even piggybacking off of that, like when niggas be like, "Oh, if I go to jail, you gonna hold me down?" Absolutely fucking not. I'm not holding no nigga down in no jail. Why the fuck are you in jail? Why are you in jail? Tell me why you went to jail.
Okay, so
if you went to jail, hold on. There is a clause. There's a clause. If you went to jail to protect me or my family or something in that nature, okay, we could work something out. But if you around here fucking around doing some dumbass shit, you expect me to hold you around? I'm not even doing no dumbass shit with my life.
So
why the fuck
you benefit off of things that may be illegal and would you still give that disclaimer? Because
listen, I have been smart enough in my life to fuck with niggas that do crazy shit, but never let it get to a certain extent because I know that is just not my body. Like my body is not to hold down. Listen, nigga, you selling all kind of crazy ass drugs and shit. Please don't put me in the car because I do not want to get shot. I am not going to deliver packages. I will not be accepting packages. I don't want. Just like I told to you, I don't really want to know what you do. If you're doing shit that's illegal, I don't really want to know because the less you know, the more you can protect yourself. Less I know, the more I can't talk.
I just want y'all to know I don't do anything illegal.
No. I know you don't do anything illegal.
She tells me because I have nothing to do with that.
No, I'm talking about our regular phone ass conversations. Like, I'm not talking about you doing anything illegal.
Yeah,
I just don't think that's just not my body. Like, I've held down a friend before, like just going, being a good friend, making sure I go see them and go on visits and shit. And that was enough for me. Like the minute that Rikers made me take my fucking pins out my ponytail and I had a little nub on the top of my head.
You was done.
I was embarrassed when I had on.
Yeah.
I had a fresh slick up. And I just got my ponytail done, and I didn't know that you can't have bobby pins in your hair. So green. So what was I? I think I was like 19, 20, green. I go to the jail. They make me take my fucking ponytail off, which is so uncomforting because it's like, going to jail makes you feel like you are also a jailed person.
What?
You
mean a prisoner? They have words for these things. What is a jailed person? An inmate, a prisoner, a detainee. Like they have so many words.
I couldn't think of the word at the moment, but you know what? Oh God. No, it just makes you feel like you are a prisoner. Like you said, like I remember I had on this long green dress. I mean,
you told us this.
I don't know if I don't think I talked about it in a pod. Did I? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I
don't think I'm doing that. I'm sorry. I'm not built for jail, so I'm gonna stay far away from things that I have to go to jail for. Unless it's like a blue collar crime, like tax evasion or fraud or something like that. I can see myself going to jail for that. But actual like
not tax evasion,
like criminal shit. Like I can't see myself going to jail for no criminal because I'm not a criminal.
I feel that. What else? Oh, I wanted to speak on Mayel Organics. So basically they sold, I don't know if they sold the company or a portion. Basically Procter and Gamble is a part of them now.
Wow.
They have some type of ownership in them. And there was this video that went viral on TikTok and like all the white girls were buying Mayel Organics hair oil. I'm like, oh my God, this is like amazing. And it flew off the shelves. It's now even to the point where it was in the black section. They have moved it to the Tresemme and Pantene section. Just saying.
What?
Yeah, so it's getting a little crazy or whatever. And my thing is like, white girls, don't y'all hair get oily quick? What you need an oil for? What you need the oil for? If there's any white listeners, I would love to know. Okay, I'm pretty sure we don't have any. I gotta look at that.
Maybe
I wouldn't listen to me. The fuck, I always got some shit to say about white people. It's not pleasant.
It's so true.
It's not fucking pleasant. Yo, you gotta be strong. One of the strong ones.
Yeah, it's crazy because, maybe it's because they wash their hair like every other day or something like that. Maybe they need to like put some of that like moisture back in their hair. But you know,
they don't even sell oils for white people's hair. No funny shit. Like they sell creams. Serums maybe, and serums don't weigh your hair down. They're kind of like a shine.
It's just like something on the top of your
oils. Hair. Oils will weigh your hair down and things of that nature.
I never really noticed that because I don't really look for oils in the white section of the hair store
because there ain't none. There ain't none.
So but
yeah, so I just don't like that. It's giving Shea Moisture. It's giving Honey Pot. AKA black sellouts. It's given all of that. And I'm not a fan. I understand that you want to bring your brand to a certain place, but it's like, don't compromise the integrity and don't shit on the people that brought you even to this place. Mane and Tail, all these brands that switch up. Africa's Best ain't even owned by nobody African. Okay. I'm just saying.
There is a brand that's, what's owned by black people though?
Cantu. All that shit, like
it's crazy. Olive oil products, like the organics, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That's I'm like, is this owned by somebody black? And when I looked, CEO is black.
You said the CEO.
I think she's the owner.
I don't want to say that's. I don't know if that's necessarily means you own it.
Yeah, you get part ownership in it when you're like the CEO. Let me check.
Okay. All I know is that I'm tired. I'm so tired of like.
But you see, there are not really. I don't know of any ORS. Sorry, I don't know if they are necessarily having another choice because what company is doing like.
Let me say
major
something.
Production like this because even Rihanna is not even owned. Even Fenty is owned by that guy who owns Moet, Louis Vuitton. Like she's a part of their company now.
She's under that brand. I forgot what the whole
name
is.
I can't. It's like it's Louis Vuitton, Moet and something else.
I don't know, but like you telling me, and this is why we saying like, are you getting greedy or like what's the problem? You telling me Shea Moisture? First of all, in order for you to get to a certain place, for white people to want to even invest in you, gotta be doing something that people want. You telling me Shea Moisture wasn't making millions of dollars?
It was.
They probably wanted to make more. Organics wasn't making millions. Like
maybe they want to make more than just a couple of million. Maybe they want to be billionaires. And I guess you are right. Maybe it is greed because some people think that how can I make more and more money? But eventually, the more and more money you get, the more and more power you have in the world.
Same thing like that family that was able to get their land back from the state of California, that beach.
Yeah, they sold it.
Like, why? What the fuck are we doing?
They sold it for $2 million.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was
20.
Oh, $20 million. Still, that's pennies.
I mean, it's penny. It's not pennies.
I'm saying like 20. I'm saying it's pennies compared to what they could have gotten.
Yeah, I'm not saying that what they I don't agree with what they did. I'm just somebody that if it's somebody black, I'll take a little cut to make sure that me and that other black person are doing well together. I'm that type of person. I wouldn't mind doing that. I know if I was gonna sell my house for 1.2 and a family came by with 1 and they were black, I wouldn't mind not taking the 0.2 for that black family versus a white person.
I know a lot of people that actually do that. A lot of people actually do that, especially, I mean, a lot of white people be doing that. Like, if it was somebody...
Yeah, but I'm saying we don't be doing that. We don't be doing that. We love to just give shit up that we put our heart, blood, sweat, and tears into, and it's disheartening to me. Like,
I mean, honestly,
you telling me like, okay, they couldn't keep up the land because you got taxes on the land, right?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
You couldn't find a way to like maybe build a company, maybe have a jet ski company on the land, or find other black investors. This was a big story. You telling me you couldn't find some angel investors to help y'all niggas out? Nothing like y'all wasn't using y'all resources. Y'all was just like, ooh, 20 mil? We can't handle this land. They could take that little fucking beach. Y'all went that hard to do what? Like,
and that's the thing. Like, that's the thing that that I'm getting at is like people are not necessarily seeing the value in what they have, and instead what they're doing is saying, okay, cool, like I can get some money for it. I need the money right now, and never think like they sold that land. The people that are going to profit off that land are going to make millions and millions and millions and millions and probably billions of dollars off that land.
Yeah, they could have kept that shit in the family. They could have used that money to like, I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and judge it, but I'm judging it.
I mean,
sorry, I am judging it.
It just happened. It's not necessarily a judgment. It's actually the truth, because it's just like you fought for the land for so long.
For what?
For what?
Just let them take it. Y'all niggas go back to y'all 9 to 5s and keep it moving, bro. Like, that's just how I feel. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think that, when you're doing stuff like that, you gotta be more thoughtful when it comes to what the end goal is, like how you're going to benefit it from it in its entirety instead of just for the moment.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, I mean, but it be like that sometimes. It really do. And since we're talking about money, let's talk about freaking inflation and how eggs, 18 eggs. You telling me it's $12.99? That's a lot of money.
We need to just know funny shit. See, back in the day when inflation and shit like this was happening, people had land they could fucking grow food on and shit like that, or borrow from a neighbor, like, and I found we need to find a way to like cut inflation, because this shit is getting so out of hand. Like, I remember like 5 years ago, I could go to the grocery store and like really spend $40 and get right for 2 weeks. No funny shit. Like, no funny shit. $40 is getting me 3 items right now. Maybe 4 if I'm lucky. And it better not be meat included in that. Like,
well, I go to Aldi, so $50 is do me all right.
For how long?
So I went, what was it? About a week or some change. I still have a couple. Do I have some meat in my fridge? Yeah, I got like a pack of chicken and something else. Yeah, and but I could also. I'm a one person, and I can finesse something.
So, say you don't eat out, right?
I don't
for the week, and you go grocery shopping. How much do you feel like you need to survive for the week? Matter of fact, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, I'm teetering on 2 weeks right now, so.
So you spend $50.
I spent like when I went to the grocery store, and I bought $54 worth of groceries, and I bought chicken, I bought steak, I bought chicken breast.
And when you're buying these things, are you buying like one steak? Yeah. A pack of chicken breast is just one piece of chicken breast.
No. Okay, so if I buy one steak.
Because when I brought that $40 to you, it was me and my nigga at the time.
No, this is.
I was serving a grown ass man.
No, but
$40.
But I'm saying, I'm not saying I'm saying now. I can spend $54 on myself.
On yourself.
In the grocery store. Cardi was talking about it, and niggas was like, "You're rich." She's like,
if she's talking about it, bro, she's affected. Like,
but she was saying this is how I know like some of y'all really don't be budgeting. She said, because every week I get a list of all the money that I spend in my household, and she said, if you haven't noticed, she was like, how the fuck was lettuce $3 or $2 the other day, and now I'm paying $7 for the same fucking lettuce? Yeah, that's and it was like they were like, "Oh, you rich? You shouldn't be concerned about that." She was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?
Rich, you need to preserve your fucking.
Come on,
money.
You gotta like people be stupid. Like I just
people say ignorant shit, and it's really not ignorant. It's hateration.
It do be hateration.
There's some hate going on, because like, why would you care?
What? You rich. This shouldn't matter to you.
Why wouldn't you be happy that somebody that's rich is speaking about this? Maybe she can have some type of impact. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
people don't know how to use their influence.
I'm not saying she's like a superhero.
No, I'm not saying she's a superhero. And it's not even on
more impactful on social media.
But that's the thing. Like, people don't be realizing that at the same time, like, people really don't be using their influence the way they should be using it. Influencers do not be influencing nothing but bags and fucking shoes and trips. They don't be influencing
nothing. I ain't
nothing.
gonna lie, I be liking it.
listen, I love me a fucking vlog, okay? I'll be on that bitch. Listen, please.
No, but I know what you're saying. Like, you have all this influence. A lot of shit could be changed.
But yeah, people do not be. I love the vlogs. Don't get me wrong. I love a travel vlog. I love a self-care vlog. I love them shits. That's why I really don't be on Instagram anymore, because I want to see what I can benefit from you being an influencer.
Nothing really.
But they be putting you onto some shit.
They do put you on.
That's what I like.
But what I will say too, it creates a place of like envy for people too. So
it definitely does.
Oh, this person got this or this person got that, and it's like, focus on what you got.
And I can't sit here and act like and be like, oh damn, I never said, oh damn, I want that bag, I want that shoe. But
no, I'm not saying that, but it's not like, damn, this bitch, like, like it's not doesn't come from a place of envy. It's like, oh bitch, that is cute. Like, like it's not from a place of like, yeah, that bitch, she stay having bags, but I'm pretty sure she sleep on an air mattress. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the type of vibe that I emulate from like watching these type of things that come on my feed. So it's like, I don't know, but yeah, people don't really influence like that. But I don't know.
Yeah, listen, I don't understand. I mean,
they don't influence in a political way.
Yeah, and
social advancement.
I don't see a lot, and it's crazy. Like, I really don't be seeing a lot of like celebrities really be doing that. They be stuck in their own worlds, just living their own lives and being happy in their own world. And I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with that.
It wasn't always like that though.
It wasn't. Mm-hmm. You had to be inspirational at one point. Mm-hmm. You had to be.
Because I saw this video how the Black Panthers were like really getting, they was getting on James Brown because James Brown was on some shit like that. Don't got nothing to do with me. Like, you feel me? It was Jim Crow going on, all kinds of shit. And like, this nigga was just on some shit like, yeah, I need to chill out. Like, you feel me? And they started going in on him, and then he started, he made I'm Black and I'm Proud, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. He made I'm Black and I'm Proud and shit like that or whatever. They basically not forced him, but like
they pushed his hand.
They pushed his hand, like,
yeah. But honestly, like I feel like you should though, like, especially
you should want to, like,
you should want,
especially some of these people that came from a place of like poverty. Parents didn't have nothing, like seeing what it's like to not have money, or seeing what it's like to be, disenfranchised, or seeing what it's like to just not be on the same playing field as like white America or something like that. And it's like, okay, like, you don't want to like step in, but like that's why I appreciate, like, outside of the comment, outside of how he did Kyrie Irving, LeBron, like, he opened up a school, all kinds of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of, who does a lot of that stuff that nobody really knows? Ludacris. Ludacris got, Deb Antony was talking about it, like how he literally is like really influential in Atlanta. He's done a lot of give backs, done a lot of like, things to benefit kids. And she was talking about like, how when she was doing whatever, like, I guess she was like doing her how you say it? Being a philanthropist. There we go.
Okay.
When she was doing it, how he said when he got his first rap check, he would bring her, however much dollars, and he did, and he's also been very like influential in the community in Atlanta and all over.
Okay.
So
that's dope though,
And I love people that do stuff like that.
You
like,
don't always have to be
in the light.
Yeah, flaunt what you do or whatever. But I just seeing how things don't really change, not enough people do those types of things.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, we can't sit here and act like the system isn't set up to, no matter how much you do, position you to fail. Like, like, just think about Skid Row. Like, there's this lady that I follow all the time. I mean, she's out there.
Oh, that's the lady who do the haircuts.
Yeah, Beauty to the Streets. Shirley. Big Cheryl.
I ain't gonna hold you. She had this man looking like, he went from looking like, I don't know, but they had him looking like he could have been Brad Pitt's brother, my nigga. Like, I was like, whoa, what is going on? Like, how does she do this?
And it's crazy because she was serving Skid Row for a while, and then somebody came over there, and I guess they started shooting while they was doing, like, she was out there every day. And I mean, not no bullshit. Like, I mean, 2 burgers. She does this.
Yeah, she be making sandwiches.
She does this thing every day.
Like,
every day.
It's like a good.
She give them choices. Her thing is, homeless people deserve to have choices as well. So she'll be like, oh, what you want? What you want? And she'll say, what you want, King? There's this one guy, King Cornelius. He's very tall, very, like, he's a huge man. Like,
nah, she, I don't know what, I want to go on her page. It was this black man, y'all, when I tell y'all, this nigga was fine as fuck. I'm like, why you out here in these streets? I might need to help you, brother man.
No,
because,
a lot of them. Like, some of them don't.
And she helped him, like, and just the things that she does make people feel really good, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
shout out to Lizzo. Lizzo actually brought her on, I think it was the BET
some
award
show, right?
Yeah, and
she was honoring people.
She was honoring people who give back to the community. But Shirley, I just want to give you a shout out. If you ever see this, I love you so much.
Jumping into my black is black.
Yes.
Black, giving her her flowers.
I'm giving. Oh, we didn't even touch on Keisha Cole, but
we can come back.
We can come back to that. But yeah, Shirley, I love you so much. Like, continue doing what you're doing. You're doing a great thing, especially what you do for the community. What you did for King Cornelius, that was amazing. He's tall. He has like 17 feet or something like that. We're 3X, and she put up like a video, and then people sent him like shoes, like, I mean, shoes on top of shoes, like 7 or 8 pairs of shoes, shirts, pants, sweaters, like everything. Like, and she was like, you know, people kept calling him Big Man, and he said he didn't like that. And she said, what do you want people to call you? And he said, Cornelius. My name is Cornelius. So there's a lot of people. If y'all ever go on her page, please donate to her. It's called Beauty to the Streets.
How people like that find beds. Like, do you have to get your bed customized?
I mean, we're talking about homeless. Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not saying him. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. If he lives on Skid Row, he doesn't have a bed. But I'm just saying, like, people of that stature, like, that are that tall and big, you know, not big, but, like, it's big and tall, you know, and it's usually proportioned to your height. But
yeah. But you know, they got California Kings. But, you know, like, of course, there's always going to be a shortage in something that is not popular. So if you're a very tall person, it's going to be very hard for you to find a bed that is, and especially beds are not fucking cheap.
In regards to him, like his clothes, shoes.
So
that was good that people sent him.
Yeah, sent him shoes, socks, all kind of stuff. And I'm just like, and she don't just do it only in Skid Row. Like when she had the issue with Skid Row, she moved and left Skid Row for a while. She went to San Francisco, or she went somewhere else, and then she does stuff like on school campuses, like, you know, like in their food pantry. She'll stack it up with wigs and makeup and all kind of stuff for the students at the school. And like, yo, she got a
special donations, because I don't know how she do it.
OD. Like, a lot of places will give her donations, McDonald's, but it started with her own money.
No, it did. It started
with her own money.
She did. So sometimes she would come out with meals and she'd be like, look, I only got this amount today, or, you know, stuff like that. But she first really started with the beauty. Like, she wanted people to look good and stuff like that, or whatever.
That's how she started with Beauty to the Streets.
Or whatever, because motherfuckers be hungry after
starving.
But, I wanted to jump into my black. It is blackity black.
Black.
I want to speak on Taraji. I saw an interview with her
and
not
Angie
too long ago. Yeah, and she was talking about how unhappy she was, and, like, you know, she wants to find happiness. And I feel sad for her, because it's like, you know, she seems like a good person. You know, I don't know her. You know, I don't know her at all.
I read her book. It's really good.
She seems like a good person. Like, you never really hear things like, oh, Taraji was a bitch, or she was this and a third.
She
like,
seemed like a homegirl. Like, you could really hang out with her.
Auntie. Like,
yes.
So,
I don't think she likes to be called auntie. I think it was her or somebody else that they don't like.
Her and Mary, please, y'all. Y'all
Mary, you
age, like. Mary looks the fuck good. Bitch.
She looks fucking amazing.
Mary looks the fuck good. Ava DuVernay, she was another one, said she don't want to be called auntie. Like,
she is the epitome of a fucking auntie. I'm sorry, she definitely an auntie. Ooh, I can see why Mary don't want to be called an auntie. I can see why Taraji, or even Nia Long, like, I could see why they don't want to be Regina
Hall.
Is it Hall or Regina Hall?
Regina King? Which one? Regina King is the one from Boondocks. Is the Boondocks lady, and Regina Hall is the one from Think Like a Man.
Okay, which one is the one from
Scary Movie?
No. Yeah,
Think Like a Man.
Okay, cool. So They are
they call
all
her auntie. I don't see
nobody. No, I'm saying they're considered. I wouldn't consider like I could see why they would. Yeah,
I will go with home.
I would go with homegirl, but no, seriously, I definitely do feel like Taraji definitely deserves her flowers.
Yeah.
She's come and she's definitely started. She started actually much. She got into.
I think Baby Boy was her first movie.
It was her first real.
Well, I think her first major role.
It was. If you read her book, I would tell you to read her book. It's definitely a good book. She talks about that, like, you know, she talks about how, you know, she's been through a lot of trauma. Like her child's father got killed.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He was abusive to her, actually. She said she talked about it in her book. And he got killed, and it was very hard for her because she was a single parent. And she I think she said he was
young too.
Yeah, she was young, like 24, 25. It's when she really started her career and everything. She didn't really start popping up until she was in her, I believe, into her 30s.
Yeah, definitely. But it was sad because I remember her last relationship with her boyfriend. I think he was like in the NFL or something like that or whatever. And they look really happy. And this is why you cannot use social media as a barometer for happiness for others, because you don't know what the fuck
you have no fucking idea
outside of your phone screen. I thought, I was like, you know, I'm really happy for her. She looked happy and everything. And it's sad that it really didn't work out.
I thought they were still together. They really did look good.
No, the blogs were saying he was cheating, and then I never seen him again after that.
Why? Like, let's go into my Black is Blackity Black, and then we'll talk about what I really want to say. But
shout outs to Taraji. I think that she's a really good actress. Like I like that she has gotten some roles to show her range and stuff like that or whatever. I'm glad, like, you know, that she's gotten this far, that she's getting the type of recognition that she deserved. You know, I love a lot of her roles, but you know, you still eat that girl.
And I found what was that movie? Temptation? Oh no, Acrimony. Was that she was in?
We was talking. It was the thing.
Anyway, let's go.
Yeah, because Acrimony got me very upset.
Oh my god, I'm telling you, I'm just.
But then I'm gonna watch it again so I could break
it down. But also I want to shout out both Quinta Brunson, I think that's how you say her name. Quinta Brunson, for winning a Golden Globe for Abbott Elementary, as well as.
You like Abbott Elementary?
I tried to get into it, but
I mean, everything ain't for everybody.
Yeah, like I tried to get into it, but
I like it. That shit is mad funny.
I don't think that it's not funny. I think the episodes that I watched like maybe like the first 2 episodes and kind of like didn't write it off, but never got back into it. But
it's not one of the shows that's at the forefront of my watch list. As far as like, oh my god, it airs on Thursday, I gotta catch it on Friday. Yeah, kind of thing.
It's definitely.
But I do like the show. I think it's quality. I think it has good acting. It has a good script, a cool script. It's like a Black The Office kind of vibe. And I never really watched The Office. I've only seen like a few episodes, but it does give me that vibe. And I think it's good. I think it's good.
I think that she created something that wasn't very popular on the air, like, you know, a black show with black ass jokes. And I think that it was perfect for the network that she has it on, and it's perfect for her and perfect for the actors that are in it. So kudos to you. I'm very happy for her. They were saying, like, you know, in less than 10 years she went from something that's still viral, like, we got money, like, you know, something so viral, to becoming a producer, executive producer of her own show, which is really
and it's, you know, she's giving me like a Issa path, so it's like only up,
and it's less than 10 years. So listen, y'all, go through with your dreams. Also want to give a shout out to Angela Bassett, who got she also won Golden Globe, and they honored Eddie Murphy with something at the Golden Globe,
a lifetime achievement.
I think lifetime achievement, which was wonderful. And
I love me some Angela.
I do. She a Leo. But it's funny because Eddie Murphy said something on the show where he was like, there's he was like, there's 3 things that has gotten me where I'm at. And one of the things he said was like, money your fucking business. And he said
that is true. He don't really be too.
He don't be in two people.
The only time he was really out there was when he was denying Scary Spice Baby. Outside of that, like I ain't really hear no real drama about him. Like
he really don't be in the drama. He's very low key. But he touched on. He was like, don't talk about Will Smith motherfucking wife. And Tyrese picked it up upon himself to pen Eddie Murphy a message on Instagram as if Eddie gives a fuck. To say, oh, you should listen.
Tyrese is a fine black man, but he needs help.
He needs help.
He really be talking out of turn all the
time.
Like.
1 and 2. Honestly, again, I'm gonna stand on it. Y'all should stop fucking with people's families. And if people don't be playing about their motherfucking family.
What did Tyrese say though?
He was just like, basically the gist of what he was trying to say was, he didn't have to bring that back up. Like,
shut the fuck up. He got smacked. It is what it is. He shouldn't have said nothing about his fucking wife, and we are all moving on. Yeah. I actually was gonna get a Christmas sweater that said that.
What?
Keep Santa's name out your fucking mouth. I'm fucking.
Yo, you're so silly, son. I can't. When I see something here about Pinky Cole being nominated for an NAACP Image Award.
Yeah. This is somebody who ain't have to sell out. I'm just saying, giving a little example.
Who is Pinky Cole? I'm not gonna lie.
Slutty vegan.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm. So for her to be like, maybe like 6 to 8 months into getting your second location in Brooklyn from coming from the Atlanta, that's really big.
I saw that. I saw it. It's downtown Brooklyn, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw it when
I still haven't eaten there. But it gets a lot of support from the Black community, and like I'm just happy for her. Like, she followed her dreams, she's making shit shake, and like I think that's really pretty dope.
That's actually really dope. That's really dope. Congratulations, girl. That is wonderful.
So good luck.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been seeing like a lot of people talk about Slutty Vegan, but I'm like, and then I saw it in Brooklyn, and I was like, oh, I thought this was in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, people be watching, and when it's your time, it's gonna be your time. It's only up. So what I was actually gonna touch on was when you were saying like, about, we always talk about this on the phone, like, about like when you date somebody in the industry, you should always be prepared that they're going to cheat on you because of the fact that it's so many people, throwing ass, titties, money, luxuries at you.
Like, I'm speaking about, when I say that, I say it from a real like human like standpoint.
No, I get it.
Yeah, like
it's something I've had to come to terms
like,
with.
Say you see like maybe 5 fine ass niggas in a span of like 3 months, like really fine ass niggas, and then you go from that to seeing fine ass niggas everywhere you go. Then these niggas can dress. Then these niggas got money. Then they have charm. Then they're taking you on dates. Then they on your heels. They're buying you bags. They taking your mama out. They celebrating her for Mother's Day. You in it. You know what I'm saying? You fucking in it now. Like, you experience this shit you ain't never experienced before. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
But
you was dating Tyrone, but Tyrone is not a factor right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's just kind of disheartening to just
know that people can't fight temptation.
Yeah, like, like,
could you? Because it sounds good when it's a nigga. Could you really fight temptation?
If I'm really invested, I could, because there's certain things like, you have to have control to a certain extent. Come on, want something for yourself. Like, I've been in situations where it's extremely tempting, where I want to like pursue past a certain point, and I'm just like, yo, that's just not in me. Like, it's not in me to.
Say you in a club, this nigga fine as hell, he looking good. You done seen him a few times. He done made a few passes. Now y'all both drunk at the club. He whisper in your ear, some shit like that. He might touch you on your waist. So you telling me you're not gonna be inappropriate in any type of way?
That's what I'm. That's
because
this
what, all sounds not what, good.
Like, that's not what I said. Okay. What I said was to have control to a certain point. Like, you have to have some. Like, you know, there's certain things that you could give a pass, like a little bit of flirting, this, that, and the third. But goddamn, the fuck, like,
are you giving a pass to that?
Like I said,
that's what I'm be saying. Like, people, it be sounding so good because, like, as females,
I mean, I have given a pass to it. Okay, and it's not about the pass. It's about how much more respect. Like, you know, okay, cool. Like, flirting is something that it's people naturally flirt. Like,
I don't.
I know, like, for me, flirting is something that just comes off my damn skin. Yeah. Like, I could talk and just be flirty. It's just, I'm a charming ass person. Do I try to control it? Yes, because there's certain times I'm really not trying to be charming, and it just happens to be charming. Okay. But there's a certain point that I have to be like, you know what? Like, you know, you've witnessed me in situations where it's like, at a certain point I gotta be like, gotta chill. It's getting a little too far. It's taking a little too far. Like,
yeah, no, because I feel like as females, we like to make it seem as though
I'm never gonna try to make it, because
it'd be like niggas and how niggas cheat, or niggas be doing whack shit and crazy shit or whatever, and it's like, or cheating and doing things like that, and we do it too. I'm
not saying we don't do it, and I'll definitely never take.
So that's why I be saying, like, just that's why I brought this a scenario to you, because you're female, and because it always sounds good when we be like, yeah, niggas ain't shit. Yeah. But like, I'm just thinking of me personally, like, I would be, because I feel this way. But I would know how I would enter into something knowing what I can and cannot handle. I know what I can and cannot handle at this point in my life.
Yeah.
And so if I feel like, if I was to get to that point and I don't have anybody in my life that I necessarily want to be full on committed to, I will kindly let you know, look, I may flirt with niggas. I'm not going to take it there, but this is what it is. But you need to let people know that kind of thing.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm not going to front and act like, you know, that doesn't necessarily happen. But like, let's think about a Tristan Thompson. That is insane. He wilded not once, not twice, because he did it to his first baby mother. Mm-hmm. Then he did it to Chloe twice. I think 3 times. I don't know. Mm-hmm. More than once. And for me, I feel like that is a serious lack of control. Like, you are just out here fucking wilding. This is no care in the world about how this person is going to feel.
I think he took it to the next level because he had babies. I think if he didn't have babies, I wouldn't really see it.
This is where I'm saying a lack of control. Like, just have
LeBron. We know he cheats.
He probably does cheat. He probably does. And listen, I'm not putting that on the air. I'm just saying, like, he probably does. And if he does, guess what? He has a great way of keeping that shit.
That's what I'm talking about. Niggas, he needs to start a class for niggas.
This is what I'm talking about.
Start a class for niggas because
this is what I'm talking about. This is what I be talking about. I be talking about niggas having a lack of respect or class or tact. It just be nasty. Like, okay, if bitches is cheating, a lot of men know that. Women be cheating. I'm not gonna take that from women. Be cheating. Women be doing shit. But guess what? There's certain shit y'all just will never hear back, because you know what? Keep it on the hush hush. Mm-hmm. For example, niggas be mad at Lori Harvey. They're in arms.
Yeah, they're up
in arms.
To me, it's like, why can't she date?
Like, they up in arms. She didn't want to be with Michael B.
Half of these niggas that talk shit, we don't know what happened, but like,
but I'm saying, if she didn't want to be,
he could have been a cheater.
Listen, regardless of what it is, what I'm saying is, if she didn't want to be with him no more, she got the right. Okay. She got the right to not want to be with him. And she want to be with Damson now. She got the right.
I feel like, and Lori girl, you picking prime looking niggas. I just want to say shout out to you for that. But
Top
I
of the
just
line, bitch.
I think that with that also too, it's like men be trying to like villainize you for like dating, and they do the same thing. Like, nobody's talking about Future. Like, nobody talks about what he does. He's created like 8 broken homes, you know what I'm saying? And he has one of the homes that he broke up. He now has another man literally full-time raising his son as if he gave birth to him. Like, so like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just sounds, I just don't like the narrative of like, you know, why can't we date? You know, we're coming out of this like this nasty misogynistic society that we, you know, that we stem from, because like men used to take care of the woman, basically have full control. And we're coming to a place where like females are taking care of themselves. They're dating.
Ooh, if we had time, girl, I would different. Oh my God. If we had time.
That's how we could talk on that on the next episode.
Yeah. If we had time, the only, just 2 seconds, somebody said to me like, yo, in 10 to 15 years, women are not going to really be having nobody to fucking date. Like, because if you look at it, I know a lot of women that were dating men that are now dating women. Lots of them.
What?
No, I'm saying like
You know a lot of what?
Women that were dating men and now date women. Like literally on.
I don't give a fuck what a nigga do to me. Coochie will never be enough.
I'm sorry,
There's not enough scissoring and coochie licking in the fucking world, bitch. And not enough dildos, not enough real feeling dildos in life. I don't care if you mold the best dick I ever had. I don't give a fuck, bitch. That will never make up for any. That would never make up.
It's just a preference. And the thing is, my preference is actually men, and I like a warm body. Like I enjoy.
Women are warm bodies,
huh? No, I don't mean it like that. I mean, I like a warm body attached to.
I like a strong nigga. That's what I like. I like somebody that can hold me.
I don't mean
good,
it like women aren't warm bodies. What I mean is like I want the apparatus that is doing its thing to
and I'm
me,
not saying there's
to
not
be
strong
attached
studs
to the
out there, but I'm just saying
I am dating, and I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my preference. But the conversation that I had with this person, they were like, you know, because women don't really need men anymore, they're gonna stop fucking with them like that, and because we now know our value, as in like we don't gotta
Are
put
you like okay with that?
What? I plan on being married. I don't plan on dating women.
I find that to be so stupid as fuck. Like, men and women need one another. Like, let's not try to act like that. You can be some sort of independent, but at the end of the day, we need one another.
We
and
do,
like,
but I mean,
this
you got
it. Independent shit is just whack. Like, let's stop it. Stop it all.
But I'm sorry, that's where we at right now. If you're really looking at it, lots of people are like super, super independent. Like they're like, and
they're lonely every fucking night. It looks fucking good. This is what I be talking about with social media.
It
looks
looks fucking
bitches
great.
Be lonely. Like, let's stop it. Like, you feel me? Oh yes, I'm on a solo trip and I'm on the beach. Yeah, I'm on the beach too. And my niggas rubbing my fucking ass cheeks with fucking suntan lotion, bitch. I'm not gonna sit here and try to act like I'm not
gonna sit here and be hyper independent.
That's what I do. I hate hyper independence. It's like
you
don't need somebody, but don't act like you don't want somebody to love you. Like, let's not act like that.
Yeah, I mean,
most people.
I think that's where that person was going with it. It's like, you know, women are becoming very hyper independent because we have to at this point. Some points we do because I mean, niggas, we can't forget the sassy nigga apocalypse. Like we can't negate that. Niggas aren't liking to step up to the plate anymore. They don't want to take us on dates. They don't want to do anything. They just want us to pick them up by their fucking legs and carry them and rock them like a fucking baby. And I'm not with that.
Yeah, I'm
not with that. But anyway, there's so many other things that we could talk about in this episode, but we're gonna save that for the next one. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Heard You Sis podcast. You already know. Follow us on all socials. Like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.
Ta-ta.